Good afternoon, Islanders. Today we are very excited because we'll be visiting our Wantoks, or the so-called Kababayan.
Yes, today we'll be going to the Filipino community of Papua New Guinea. This afternoon, our very own Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle will be giving a conference. We'll be talking about working outside the Philippines and the values that we bring as missionaries or as OFWs here in Papua New Guinea. So come, join us.
Join us and let us meet our Filipino friends, not just tourists, but of course, missionaries here in Port Moresby.
Thank you. Salamat po. Salamat. As an act of community, no? All of us will stand while I am talking. Those who want to sit down, please sit down now. Sige, upo na kayo. Takot kayo, ha? So good afternoon, and thanks to all of you, especially to the organizers of this event. And what a blessing that we are also welcoming to Papua New Guinea, the new ambassador of the Philippines. Your Excellency, welcome. Welcome. And good luck sa iyong mission. No po. Before I give my so-called message of love and inspiration, I would like to acknowledge also the presence of our Filipino bishops. No? Filipino bishops are here. Do you know them? Kilala niyo sila? Yung iba, mamaya pakilala rin kayo. Actually 4 of them are in Papua New Guinea. But one was born in Italy, Bergamo, and served for more than 30 years in the Philippines. Then he was assigned to be bishop here in Papua. Now that he is in retirement, he went back to the Philippines. So he is Italian-Filipino. Then we have 3 Filipino bishops still active here in Papua New Guinea. And later on, we will give them a chance to identify their dioceses and maybe share a bit of better hear from them. And one is a Filipino who has just been appointed Archbishop of Guam. So later on, I will call them here at the end of my message of inspiration so that they will inspire you more. Of course, we have our religious sisters, the seminarians, the priests, the religious, and the rest. So I just want to, first of all, let you know that because of my work, because of my ministry, Hindi naman dahil sa tourism, but because of my work, I also go to different countries. A few months ago, I was in Colombia. I was in the United States, and then I was in Kyrgyzstan. In Bahrain, in Jordan, all of these places. Kenya, we were from Nairobi, in Congo, marami pa, for mission. And in those places, I am surprised. Lagi ako nagugulat to see a Filipino community. In fact, when I am asked, do you want to meet the Filipino community? My reaction, may Pilipino dito? Pati ba dito? May Pilipino? Pero Filipinos are everywhere. But one thing that consoles me is the fact that, like I was just in Ireland, and they told me, they said, we appreciate very much the persons and the work of the Filipinos. And if we are given the chance to choose people that we will work with, they say, we will choose Filipinos. Which is consoling. Which is consoling. We should not be proud, haughty in a bad sense. No? But we should be proud in a humble sense. No, a humble pride, because we owe this to generations and generations of ancestors, mga nauna sa atin, the missionaries, the sisters, the priests, who formed a culture of humanity and of faith and service. So, we are, in a way, reaping the fruits, the harvest. Inaani natin yung mga ipinunda ng ating mga ninuno, ng mga misyonero, mga teachers, yung iba hindi natin kilala. So, we want to thank the Lord. So, this is a matter for thanksgiving and gratitude. Yun ang una kong message. Sometimes we complain a lot. Konting bagay, reklamo. Siguro kulang tayo sa pasasalamat. Maybe that's what we need to recover. To be grateful, to be thankful. No, we have much more than what other people have or experience. And so we need to recognize the gifts given to us and be grateful to the Lord for them. Kaya next time na kayo ay magre-reklamo, ano muna? Teka, bago ka magreklamo, nakapagpasalamat ka na ba? We cannot just live on complaints. We need to be grateful. For from gratitude springs the energy to make things better. Kapag walang energy, mamaya-maya, ikaw na rin ang ilireklamo. You will not just be complaining about situations and other people, but others will complain about you. But people who are grateful exude a certain spirit that will encourage others to be good. Okay ba yun? So that's the first lesson. The second message is this. As we thank God and many people for the gift given to us, we recall also, we keep in mind that every gift becomes a responsibility. We know that gifts can be wasted. Gifts could be ignored. And instead of gifts bearing fruit, the gifts that are not received well and nurtured with responsibility produces rotten, bulok na bunga. And then, we don't contribute. So, with the gift comes responsibility. And this is my appeal also to you. I remember when Pope John Paul II, that was probably in the 1990s, I was not yet a bishop at the time, he sent a message to the Filipino migrant workers in Rome on World Migrant Sunday. He sent a message. And he said, I happened to be in Rome for a meeting. I attended the Mass. Ang ganda nung, mabuti na lang, nandito ako ng World Migrant Sunday. And of all the communities gathered in different churches, Pope John Paul II chose to send a special message to the Filipino community. And his message, medyo mahaba, hindi ko na matandaan lahat. Pero there was one message, one part of the message that struck me. He said, you Filipinos, you came to Italy looking for jobs, looking for work, in order to support your families. And he said, that is a good goal. For love of family, you sacrifice many things. For love of family, you find work. But then he asked, what did you find in Italy? He said, you did not find only work, but you found a mission. You are not just workers here, he said. You are also missionaries. He said, many of you work in the homes, like babysitters or caregivers. Sabi niya, bring the faith to the families where you are working. Teach the children how to pray and accompany the elderly with the Word of God. It says, this is not just work, but a mission. Sa haba-haba ng message, yun ang naiwan sa akin. Because I think it is true not only of the Filipino workers, migrant workers in Italy. It is true of Filipinos all over. And during the Simbang Gabi Mass, presided over by Pope Francis in St. Peter's, for the Filipino community, he said, I thank the Filipinos here in Italy, especially in Rome. He said, you are smugglers. Smugglers, no? Smuggler ng Pilipino, smugglers. Hindi, pati ako, smuggler. Why are we called smugglers? And then he added, you are not smuggling illegal goods. You are smuggling the faith. You bring the faith, even in a hidden manner. You bring the faith to families. He said, continue doing that. Bring the faith, hidden, but effective. Bring the faith. So he said, smugglers of the faith. Never, Never smugglers of you know what? Not smugglers of illegal drugs, not smugglers of contrabands, but smugglers of the faith, he said. You bring quietly the faith. And please, whatever faith you have, be a good follower of your faith, for that will give you the direction that you need. All of us here bishops are like overseas Filipino workers too. In Papua New Guinea, in Guam, Bishop Matthew for many years in the Philippines, here and now back in the Philippines. Me also, I lived in the States for a while, and now I am in Rome. And we know how difficult it is to be away from home.
Dadalangin ako, nakataas sa aking kamay, nagagalak na aawit na ang papuring ina.